They're expensive and you're like, girl, why? But then you use them and you're like, oh, I get it. Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I'm very excited for today because today we're talking about the Sephora sale picks. So we have the spring Sephora sale that just started. I believe it goes until the 19th or 20th, something like that. And so I thought I would do my clean beauty picks for you guys so that you can snatch them up if you're interested. So this is gonna be a not longer video, but I have a lot of products and I want to hit on all of them real quick. So I don't want my intro to be wicked long. Although right now my intro is way too long and I need to just jump in and get started. So if you're excited for this video, more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. Also, please leave down below what products you're gonna get from the Sephora sale. I would love to know. And without further ado, let's jump in and talk about my Sephora sale clean beauty picks. Let's jump in. So first I'm gonna start with makeup today. I'm gonna go into skincare and body after. So let's get into it. Primer I'm gonna recommend is the LYS Beauty Primer. Now, I also really like the Cover FX Gripping Primer, but this LYS Beauty Gripping Primer I really enjoy, and I feel like for the summer months, it just is gonna be good. It's gonna keep your makeup in place, keep you looking good, and it says that it has blurring effects. I don't really have like big pores or anything like that, so I don't really experience blurring, if that makes sense, but it does a really good job at keeping my makeup on, and when it's warm out and my makeup's gonna smelt off my dang face, this is really good and I like this a lot. All right, I'm gonna go into like foundation-y stuff. So I'm gonna do like true like foundations first. The Ilia Serum Foundation, True Skin Serum Foundation. I'm freaking obsessed with this stuff. It's so good. My year-round color is Maraca, and then the color below it, oh, I should have grabbed it, but I didn't. The shade below it in Bondaire, I think it's called, that is like my tanner like color, and it kind of mixed them together when I'm getting a little bit more tan. I'm a little bit tan right now for me, but Maraca is the shade I go, and I really like this. This is a really great dupe for the Armani Luminous Silk, and if you're looking for a clean alternative to the Armani Luminous Silk, this is your girl. She's super good. Okay, next I have the LYS Beauty Serum Foundation. This is also a serum foundation. The reason I'm suggesting this one next to the Ilia Serum Foundation is I feel like this has a touch more coverage, and if you want something that isn't like super thin, this is definitely a thinner, it's not super liquidy, but it's a thinner consistency. This one is a touch thicker, and the shade range in this one is better, so I want to suggest something that has more options as well, and this has a great shade range. I really like this. The shade I have here is TN6. This is going to be my like summer color. This is definitely a little tan for me, but so all these products I'm talking about, I have videos on most of them, so I'm going to link videos and stuff down below for you to check out. You can see me applying this in the video, and so you can see kind of how it looks on my skin. When you blend it out, this shade on me doesn't look crazy tan. Like, again, I have a little bit more of a tan on me, so this is probably like my true color right now. Really like this. Beautiful, flawless finish. Love it. Okay, next I want to talk about a skin tint. The Saie Beauty Skin Tint. I've done a whole video on this. I've done videos on Saie Beauty before. I really like this. This is a great alternative and like a somewhat dupe for the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. I really like this. This has SPF in it, which I love. I feel like products gotta have SPF in them, but I understand not all products can, because sometimes SPF can give you flashback in pictures and stuff like that, but I really like this. This doesn't flash back. This does a beautiful like flawless finish. The shades I wear are 5 and 6. Right now I'm 6 because I have a little bit more of a tan, but I can like mix these two, wear just 5, wear just 6. Like, these are really great. I like this. 6 is a little bit more warm, like warm neutral. This is more true neutral. And yeah, obsessed with these. Really good. Again, like for me personally, if you've watched any of my foundation videos, I don't love a heavy foundation, even if it's like my wedding day. Like on my wedding day, I wore this foundation. And just a side note, I am going to do like a full wedding like look, because that is a question I've gotten a lot, and I am going to be using this foundation because this is what I wore on my wedding day and I loved it. Okay, next. All right, so for concealer specifically, okay, this isn't a true like only concealer, but this is what I'm going to suggest for a concealer is the Merit Beauty foundation 6. So my true like foundation color is the shade Buff, and then for like my highlight color is the shade Sand, and I kind of like do buff apply that and apply a little bit of sand on top, and it just gives me a little bit more of a highlighted under the eye color that isn't super, super intense, if that makes sense. I really like these. These do not crease, and that's why I'm suggesting these. I also really like the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. That is a really good one, and that is a full coverage concealer. And she's so cute. She's so good. That one is really good. That is a great dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. So if you're a Tarte Shape Tape kind of lady or gentleman, then that is a great one. If you like something that is like in a stick, this is really, really good. Pricey. I will say pricey for how much product you get, and that's just, you hate to see it, but it is a really good product. So if you're looking for something that doesn't crease under the eyes and you have creasy under eyes like I do because you don't drink water, this is a good option. All right, next I want to move on to bronzers. So this is the bronzer I'm going to recommend. This is the LYS Beauty bronzer, and the shade I have in this is Courage. This is a great formula. Like, I'm really impressed with this formula. This shade for me right now, or in the summer months, like this is going to be a good shade for me in this, like when I lose my tan and I'm not as cute, I'm going to go for the shade below this, but I really, really like this. This is not powdery on the skin. It looks beautiful. It wears all day. It's not patchy. There's nothing, you should try this. This is a really, really good one, and I'm a huge fan. All right, next I want to talk about a powder. This powder is so good. I broke it, by the way. I broke it. Look how sad. It used to be like bumped. It used to be bumped out, but I dropped it, so like the bump broke off, but luckily the rest didn't. This is the Kosas powder, and this is the shade Pillowy. Freaking obsessed with this. This is so freaking good. Oh my God. If you get one powder and you're not someone that loves like a super, super, super mattifying one, this is great because this is a natural finish. I'm obsessed with this. Sets my under eye really well if I want to set it. Obsessed. Like, this is really good. The Kosas Cloud Sets are, I feel like a powder that we didn't know we needed, but when they came out with, we were like, oh my God, thank God. Their shade range is amazing. I just want to say I'm very impressed with the way that Kosas has been expanding their shade ranges of products they've already had, but then coming out with a shade range that we need in their newer products. I think that's really great. I love to see it. Love to love ya. This is a really good one. Huge, huge fan. All right, next I want to move on to, let's move on to blush. Okay, I got a couple blushes here, but for a couple of reasons, right? So the first one is like a really good cream blush. This is again LYS Beauty. Oh my God, this is such a good blush. The shade I have here is Confident. Again, my LYS Beauty video, you'll see it, me apply it and stuff. This is such a beautiful color. I'm freaking obsessed with it, and the wear on this is beautiful. The way it looks on the skin is beautiful. The way it blends is beautiful. I'm freaking obsessed with this. You need to try it out. Really good. Okay, I got some more blushes, okay? This is the age of blush, you guys. Don't judge me. All right, next. I've talked about these a million times, but the Ilia Color Hazes, I'm freaking obsessed with these. These are so good. They dry down matte. So if you're the type of person that wants a more mattifying blush, then this is it. This is not mattifying, but this is like a cream dewy one. This is like dries down matte and dries down, like it does dry down quicker, not super quick, not like Rare Beauty blush quick, because that is like, oh my goodness, you better work immediately or you are gonna look crazy. This doesn't dry down that fast, but this is like a really, really good blush. I'm freaking obsessed with it. The shades I wear are Waking Up. This is like my everyday shade. I'm obsessed with it. And then the shade Stutter, which is gorgeous, and I'm gonna be wearing all dang summer long. So good. And then lastly, my last blush. Okay, and I know what you're thinking, girl, you're crazy, but this is a liquid blush. It just launched. I did a whole video on these blushes, the Saie Beauty blushes. Now I need to mention these because these are liquid blushes to begin with, and they have a dewy finish. So it depends on your preference with blushes. So I wanted to make sure I hit all the notes. These are so freaking good. I'm actually wearing the shade Rosy on my cheeks. I'm freaking obsessed with it. So I bought 3 of the shades. I'm ordering the 4th one that I don't have because I just want to see what it looks like. And I think when I'm more pale, like when the sun goes away and the happiness of summer and spring is gone, that one will probably look like nice on me. I don't like a heavy blush look, so I think that I will like that for like the cooler months. But these are amazing. I love all these shades. I wear all these shades. They're great. Honestly, they're so good. And I was like really impressed. I want to make sure I mention this because hopefully they aren't sold out, because I do think like these will probably sell out like crazy fast, but they're very, very good. Okay, next I want to talk about blush tools, because I just talked all about blush and the blush tools I use. So you can apply blush however you want with your fingers, whatever. My personal preference with cream, liquid, all of that is not with my fingers. It's with these Sephora Pro brushes. So I have the brush 99, 96, and 93. These are all the Sephora Pro blush brushes, and the shade, and the one I used to apply my blush today is 96. These are so freaking good. Like, honestly, they're expensive and you're like, girl, why? But then you use them and you're like, oh, I get it. They're so good. I don't know what they did with these brushes, but they are just so good. This one's great, just tapping it out. This one's also great. I mean, they're all so good. The slanted one is amazing. Like, I'm obsessed with all of these. You definitely need to check this out, and if you're the type of person that's like, oh, I don't like how blush looks, or I don't know if I like how it applies, and you're like kind of at a loss why like you don't like blush, a lot of the time it's application, honestly, with blush specifically, and brushes could change the game for you, and these are the ones I'm recommending by far. Again, pricey, but worth it, and in the sale, definitely worth it. Stuff at Sephora never goes on sale, so like, girl, grab them, slap them on, slap them in your freaking bag, and your whole life will be changed. Now, if you want to ask me like which one I prefer, 96 and 93 are the ones, it's 93, right? Yeah, 93 are the ones I grab the most, just because of how I apply my blush. I don't love a lot of pigmentation. This one is fluffy, but because of the way the bristles are concentrated, it's a little bit more, it applies a little bit more pigmented, but a lot of the time I'll like take this brush and apply my blush and then blend out the edges with this. This one's really, really great when I want blush to be like a little bit less like concentrated and a little bit more fluffed out. I go with this one. This is an amazing brush. This is also really good for contour. This is great for like just products in general. These don't have to just be your blush brushes. They're very, very good, and I highly recommend using them. Okay, next. All right, next I'm gonna do eyes and then lips, and then we're gonna move on to skin stuff. All right, mascaras. All right, I got two mascaras because it depends on your preference. I'm freaking obsessed with this Ilia mascara. It's so freaking good. I've talked about it 1,000 times on this channel. I've used it 1,000 times on this channel. It's so freaking good. It has a plastic brush though. And I feel like there's slightly a learning curve with it just because it's a two-sided brush. Like, there's long bristles on one side and short on another. So that just might be why there's a little bit of a learning curve. I do short first, then long. I'm freaking obsessed with it. You honestly, like, this is an amazing mascara. I can't stop, won't stop talking about it. And then next is the Maraca Beauty mascara. I really like this because it does not like flake or anything, and it has like a traditional brush. So if you're a traditional brush kind of person, then I recommend this one. This is very, very good. And I actually am like a huge fan of this. Like, in my Maraca Beauty review, I actually like said I went into hate. I actually went into hate a lot of their products, but I didn't end up hating a lot of their products. And I was shocked by it, but these are really good mascaras and great. They don't really run. This one definitely doesn't run. This one runs ever so slightly depending on what concealer you're wearing. If you don't set your concealer, sometimes it runs, but like not a ton. But that's just like the mascara game. Okay, I did a whole video on this before this or after this. I don't know when this video is going up, but either my Kosas brow video is going up before or after this. These are amazing. I'm freaking obsessed. I have the clear brow gel and the brow pencil in the shade dark brown, I believe. Deep brown, dark brown. Both amazing. I love this brow gel. It's so freaking good. This is a great alternative for doing a soap brow, and this is the only clear brow gel I've ever used, I have to say, that comes close to doing soap brows for me. Or like that fluffy brow look. If you've ever tried the Anastasia Brow Freeze, the same type of thing. This is the closest thing I've ever used to get me there. The Jason Wu brow gel, the clear one, is close, but like it's not as close as this one. This is great. This brow pencil is really, really good. It does a great job. I can like create a fluffy brow look with this. If I want to like fill it in and kind of create that more Instagram brow look, like the old one, not the kind of newer Instagram brow look, then I can do that with this. This is a very, very good brow pencil, and I'm very impressed by both of these because I am picky with brow stuff, and she did it. Kosas did it. They came in swinging. Okay, next. All right, next I want to talk about lips. So I haven't found a lot of lip liners at Sephora in the clean beauty world that I love, but this Lawless lip liner is so freaking good. I did a full review on this in my lip liner video. This is a very good lip liner, creamy. If you're the type of person that overlines their lips, this is great. They say that this is like perfect for that, and I don't overline my lips, but I do agree that this would be amazing for overlining your lips because it's really creamy but long lasting, and the shades are gorgeous. The shade that I have here is, what is this? Cocoa. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Huge fan. Okay, and I think that that is it for my makeup, and I want to move on to skincare next. If you are looking for a, what's the word I'm looking for? Sunscreen. I'm talking about that in this portion of the video. So deodorant. This Kosas deodorant is so freaking good. Keeps smell at bay. If you have dark underarms, this is really great for like kind of remedying that situation. This also helps a lot if you get ingrown hairs. Really, really good. The scent. The scented one is better in my opinion. Serene Clean. I think they only have one scent. Really, I'm a huge fan of this, and I recommend this all the time when people ask me for like a good deodorant. Oh my god, am I okay? Good deodorant for like into summer, like when you're super sweaty. This is good. Again, I said this a million times, I'm gonna say it again for you guys. When I sweat, I'm very, very smelly, and this keeps me fresh as a dang daisy all day. All right, next. All right, next let's do sunscreen. So the Supergoop, what is this? The Unseen Screen SPF 40 is really, 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 really good. My ladies and gentlemen of color out there, she is clear and is really good. If you want a mineral sunscreen, because I know a lot of people prefer mineral sunscreen, the mineral sunscreen, the like one that is equal to this, is very, very good too. Both of those wear really well with like makeup on top. I'm honestly so impressed by these, and huge, huge fan. So Unseen Sunscreen, whatever this is, yeah, Unseen Sunscreen, and then their mineral sunscreen, top notch, huge fan, highly recommend these. All right, last but not least, we're talking skincare in terms of like moisturizing. So this is the best eye cream I've ever used, and I have been using eye cream, I swear, since I've been in high school or early college. Like, I am obsessed with this. This is so good. This is the Belief eye cream, the moisturizing eye balm. This wears beautifully under makeup, beautifully without makeup, hydrates you overnight, hydrates you during the day. Like, this is the only eye cream you'll need. You won't need a day cream or a night cream. Like, this is so good. I don't drink water, like I said earlier in this video, or if I haven't said it, I don't drink water. I'm a garbage can of a human being who needs to get it together. And this just helps my fine lines so much. I'm freaking obsessed with this. And then I want to talk about body really quick. So the Necessaire body creams are really, really good. I have the body lotion and the serum. Now I want to talk about both of these because I feel like people always ask like which one's better. There's not better or worse. Like, these are both really, really good. This one, when you apply it, kind of sinks into the skin super, super, super fast. So then it almost feels like you didn't apply anything, but your skin is like super hydrated, if that makes sense. This one, if you're the type of person that likes to feel your cream on your body, this is really good. I like to use these both. I don't have a preference. Some days I grab this, some days I grab this. They're both really freaking good. I'm obsessed with them. Lastly, from Necessaire, I just want to mention hand cream. Girl, your hands dry, or using a lot of hand sanitizer, or washing your hands all the time, and your hands age hella fast. So you want to make sure your hands are hydrated, and it really, really, it's like so used up and sad and like crinkled. I need to order another one. The Necessaire hand cream's great. It sinks right into the skin. So if you're the type of person that doesn't like the feeling like of hand cream, which I know a lot of people, like when they do this, like they really don't like the feeling of hand cream, this sinks into the hands really quickly, and it is like a nice, like true cream. I am really obsessed with it, and I feel like my hands have been really happy using it, and I really like that because, I don't know, I love a hand cream and I want my hands to age well. And this is great hand cream and it's not like super overpriced, which I really appreciate. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.